We're just not using it right now because of stuff. So follow me here because this is the one you'll catch me on every day for right now, for the next extended period of time. Subpoint E, 4/21/25, 8:34 a.m. President, counsel said she would not continue litigating the issue in this case via email. I reminded counsel that was our job, to try to settle as much as we could outside of court. Semi-agree. I believe this to be especially true in this case due to the publicity this matter has received. I'll say it one more time. The reason that this case has received so much publicity does fall on both parents. Both parents have publicly done things. However, your client live streams daily talking about this issue. Daily. Then when she had her visitation after she took the child from Texas to California, she then shoved a camera in his face every single day. I watch 2K's, I don't watch all of his lives, but I've watched a number of them, and I don't think I've ever seen one in his live streams. I've certainly seen him show the child, but I've never seen a whole live stream dedicated to just W. Yeah, Emily, I remember. Sorry, I'm playing with the pen. There's so many contradictions and so many things that this attorney just doesn't understand. Absolutely, Haley, the baby was overstimulated. That this attorney just doesn't understand. And I'm not going to hate on her education, although she didn't go to the most prestigious law school in the world. At least she went, I guess. And then I'm not going to hate on her. Thank you, Lady Rain. How are you, beautiful? I'm not going to hate on her, her resume, although, TMZ at the top of the list isn't exactly, she went to Whittier, the most, it's not exactly the most you weren't partner in a law firm, that's for sure, sis. Let's just make that clear. Let's just make that clear. But you're doing it. You're doing it. Okay. My client wishes to settle this case outside of court and is concerned with the impact of all the drama online will have on W as he grows old enough to search and read this stuff himself. No, never claimed to be. Willow or whatever. I didn't catch your name, babe. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not. I'm not even an attorney, but that's why I'm not trying to practice law, or I'm not standing in front of a judge, or writing in motions on behalf of a client that are false and incorrect. So I guess that's the difference. Anyway, I'm just not buying this whole argument of the publicity situation when she continues to publicize this entire thing. Oh, I firmly believe so, Leah, and we will get to what my opinion, because these are just opinions. Well, some of it is based in fact, but I do give my actual opinion a lot of times, as you can see. If you'll go follow my main account, you can see more of my opinions in videos than this account. I just started kind of posting on this account. But my main account is linked to my bio, and there's more videos on that page. Oh wait, no there's not. I took them all down. I'll move them all over here. There's nothing on that page right now. It's also private. Just for safety reasons, but I will give my opinion on that in a second. I informed her it was very disappointing to see that John's Easter plans were a publicity stunt. Today's hearing, John used to stay relevant online. John posted on Saturday, 4/19/25 on Snapchat about dressing up in an Easter bunny costume his mom got him for W, spending time with the family for the holiday. On Sunday, 4/20/25, his Snapchat featured was him in an Uber, him in the airport, and him on a plane, all with captions about going to the Bahamas and leaving W at home. As expected, and clearly as intended by John, the internet was immediately outraged that he would leave W behind on his first Easter to go to the Bahamas. This outrage fuels clicks to John's profiles online. John next posted after landing in LA, where he admits he was just joking about the Bahamas and that he was in LA to fight for W. So now you have a problem. Thank you for all the gifts. You now have a problem with somebody rage baiting, I'm going to say this while holding your hand with a napkin in between. You need to sit down and take a look at exactly what it is your client does. Because if rage baiting wasn't literally her only job, pretty much, I don't know what is. That's literally what she does every single day. Right, Vermilion. Also, yeah, so he trolled the internet and y'all bought into it saying, oh my God, I can't believe you would leave your child, when y'all knew that they had court on Monday. Y'all knew within 2 days from then they had court. But y'all all, not y'all, but like the people who spoke out again about this, y'all really are gonna expect me to believe that you thought in your dense mind that he was going on vacation to the Bahamas. Because that's just his MO, right? Is to up and leave his child and go on these lavish vacations. That's just what he does on the regular, right? That's what he does. Okay. So he trolled you. You fed into it, and he ended up showing up in LA and doing what he's done this entire time, and went to court. Showed up a day early so that he could get there. Love you too, Jackie. Showed up a day early so that he could get there and be there, and probably had a prep meeting with his team, because that's what normal clients are told to do. Mwah! Erica Jane, thank you so much. Or Erin Jane, sorry. Not Erica Jane. You're mad. You're mad that that's what he was doing instead. So now it's a publicity stunt because y'all bought into him trolling y'all, and so now we're going to try to use that against him. I love that journey. Section 14. Recall. His attorney knew since my 4/15/25 email sharing this that we would be exercising our statutory continuance. Thus, it was no secret today would not be any sort of fight, but a 5-minute continuance hearing. At the hearing, John was off camera in his attorney's office during the entire hearing, making his publicity stunt, followed by very publicized landing in LA to come to court for some dramatic hearing, all a clear facade to garner attention. I also find it interesting that it is... No, I'm not missing the point. Actually, let Cheryl stay for a second because I'm going to educate Cheryl. I'm actually not missing... God dang it, my mods are so fast. But I'll go ahead and answer Cheryl. Cheryl, I'm not missing the point. That's not really the point she's making, but if it were the point that she were arguing, that's fine. I'm gonna respond to Cheryl. I know. My mods are quick, and they've been instructed to do that today because there's so many people who will come in and try to derail the chat. But I'll go ahead and answer it. There was court the day after, right? So he took his child on a trip for a few days to spend with his family, right? They then celebrated Easter a day early. He's not even 1 year old. Not even 1 year old. He's not going to know that it was celebrated a day early, right? He won't. Even his second Easter, third, fourth. I don't remember Easter from when I was, I don't know, last year. But I do a lot of rugs, so don't put me into that. But what? You're mad that he spent it a day early so then he could fly to go to LA to be there for a court hearing and make sure that he was there on time? Because heaven forbid he would have waited until Sunday after Easter to leave, and then flights got delayed and things got backed up and he wasn't able to make it to court. Y'all would have raked him over the coals for not making it to court. Y'all would have said, oh, where's the hate towards him? When Brianna misses court, y'all call her a bad mother. So he prepared. I just, like, miss me with the bull. Like, y'all just bullshit for no reason. Just say you don't like him or say you want to be different. Like, y'all want to be, or just say that y'all parent the same way that Brianna parents, by not caring about your children. Let's just say that. Stop with this narrative of, like, he didn't spend the holidays. Great, Jackie, you don't have to like him. That's I've never once told anybody that comes in here, you have to like 2K. I don't care whether or not people like him or not. That is literally beside the point of a custody battle. It's not about which parent I like the most. It is about which parent is doing the best for the child. And I believe he is. It's Stop saying his name. You can remove just Judy. Because we know why you're just putting that in the chat. Weirdos. Yeah, Katie. I personally do like him. I have a great relationship with 2K. I mean, it's when I say relationship, it goes to the extent of he has seen some videos that I've made. He's come to a live before. We have exchanged several. I'm not showing any of the documents. There's 113. So I'm reading them to you, but this is the first one. They're public information. I'm not going through 113 documents and showing each and every single one of them. I'm not saving them to my phone to do that. Sorry. Are we good? Let me take a breather. I'm just